Nick, Dan, how's it going, my friends?
Doing all right. Doing all right.
Little bit sick still.
Just a little bit of the sore throat.
Just a little bit of the
Just a little
sickness.
bit.
I'm doing well.
Well, Dan, that's just freaking lovely. You know?
Dan,
Why don't you rub it in
grits?
Nick's face some more?
Who made those grits?
Oh
What
yeah,
grits?
that was from last time. We're
Grits.
talking about
Oh yeah, that stuff's good.
I still have to finish. I have to post that. I forgot about it. I was just busy this week. But
Good
anyway,
poop.
yeah. How about that crazy? Okay,
How about
Kawhi pulled off the greatest ruse
Yeah,
of the past 10 years.
Yeah, that was pretty sweet.
He was
That's
playing
how
some 4D chess right there.
that's how you pull off free agency. You got to leave people in suspense.
Well, yeah, because he duped the Lakers into not signing any of the mid-level guys they could have. But
I know he
Yeah.
was played it so smart.
yeah,
You know, he recruited Kyrie. He was trying to recruit Kyrie before he signed with the Nets, and no one even knew about it.
Yeah, he's just been sneaking around like he's working the puppet strings.
Yeah,
he
that
just
Paul
tells him
George,
he's a fun
that
guy.
Paul George one was
Yeah, he's a
awesome.
fun guy.
Uh-huh.
What it do, baby?
What it do, baby?
Yeah. But
Yeah, now the Clippers are probably Lakers may still be title favorites, but Clippers are right
I
next
think the Las Vegas odds have Clippers as title favorites now.
Clippers the title.
The
They do have a
Lakers
better
signed
bench.
Avery Bradley recently, earlier.
They signed
Yeah, I
Avery
think
Bradley,
today, right?
Okay,
Yeah.
the big one the
Danny
Lakers
Green.
got DeMarcus Cousins.
Yeah. Dude, they're basically the Pelicans now. They're the
I know, they're
Pelicans
the
plus LeBron.
And Rondo. They have Rondo again.
Yeah, they have Rondo.
That's why I said they're the Pelicans.
Yeah. The only guy that Danny Green was good.
And Kuzma.
Paid a little bit much, but he's good.
Yeah, I mean he's a really good shooter. And
Quinn Cook will be like a shooting guard. He'll be good.
Yeah.
Who else did they get? Yeah, you're right. They have Kuzma still. They got what's his name? Elmer Fudd.
Oh yeah, Jared Dudley.
Oh yeah,
Elmer Fudd.
I think
You've seen the Space Jam memes? Yeah.
Yeah. They'll probably sign like JR or Carmelo too, just for to have someone
I thought
else.
I saw they signed. They re-signed JaVale McGee.
Yeah, they did re-sign JaVale.
Yeah.
Because I think the starting lineup's going to be LeBron at point, Danny Green, small forward Kuzma, power forward AD, center DeMarcus Cousins.
Oh yeah, that's pretty good
definitely.
lineup.
That's
That is a
definitely
good
going to be
lineup.
the starting lineup.
Yeah.
I thought DeMarcus Cousins maybe going to come off the bench, but then they got JaVale, so I was like, nope.
It
Who
sort of
would've-
depends on
who
how
would have
healthy
started that? You think they would have
Cousins
played
is.
Anthony Davis as center?
Yeah.
But Anthony
Yeah.
Davis is a better power forward than he is at center.
Yeah, I agree.
He's then he can
Because he
shoot
can
more.
do more.
Yeah.
But it makes sense why the Clippers are the favorites though. They're literally like the best defensive team.
Oh yeah, they have the three
Hands down.
best
Like
defenders in the
everybody
world.
on that team plays super good defense.
Montrezl Harrell, good player. Kawhi
Patrick
and Paul George,
Beverly.
defensive player of
Beverly,
the
yeah.
years. Patrick Beverly could be a defensive. Should be NBA All First Team almost every year.
And then they got Lou Williams on the bench.
And they got Lou
As the
Williams.
sixth man.
He's the
Shea
sixth man of the
Gilchrist.
year every year.
Yeah,
Yeah,
every
they
year.
got Shea Gilchrist Alexander, good backup point guard.
Yeah.
Who else they got? Yeah, they have just a nice team.
Yeah, they're stacked.
That Utah Jazz
Paul
team ain't no
George.
joke either.
Yeah, Jazz really acquired some good pieces.
They'll be third seed, I bet. Around third seed.
And they're definitely trading Russ. I texted
Russ,
you.
they're taking
Nick, remember when I
Russ.
texted you the other day?
Yep.
Russ to Miami Heat. I think it's gonna happen.
I want him to go to the
What is-
Pistons.
No, I'd rather have him go to the Miami Heat because I want to see him
start
and
with
Jimmy
Butler.
Butler play together.
But
Yeah.
him and Blake
I don't
Griffin
think they'd
would
get
be
along.
nice.
How do
I
you? I think they would get along well because they're both
Yeah,
like
they'd be
super
great.
competitive.
Yeah, they're both not
all about
soft.
the game.
Yeah, but I don't know if I could see Jimmy Butler getting frustrated with Russ's jacking up threes sometimes.
Yeah, but Russ will get him a lot of assists too.
That
yeah.
and also I think that Paul George is like a good. He was like he's a better player than Russ, but he wasn't as assertive as like Jimmy Butler would be.
Mm.
So like Jimmy Butler could kind of like be like, "Yo, Russ, you got to knock this shit off." Like Paul George is the type of guy I feel wouldn't really say anything.
Yeah.
What's it called? I was so surprised by that move.
Because
I
that's
knew he
like
was.
OKC was his team, but like if he moves to Miami Heat, the
No,
Miami Heat's kind of like the Butler's
The
team
Miami
now.
Heat. I don't know if Jimmy Butler was going to Miami thinking he was going to win anything. I think Liam and me said he was going for early retirement already.
Yeah,
I
that
agree.
and also I think he just likes doing his own thing.
Yeah, that too. And he wants to hang out with D Wade. No taxes with D Wade.
Yeah, and it's just
What's it
nice.
called?
It's a nicer place
Whiteside's
than
gone
Philly.
though. Who'd
Yeah,
they
Yeah,
get?
is he in
Whiteside.
Portland?
He's on
Yeah,
Portland Trail
who
Blazers.
they signed Myers Leonard, I think, and
Could be
someone
good
else.
for
I
him.
forgot who they
Yeah.
got. Sixers got a steal in getting Al Horford.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That was
They're
big.
just gonna be so big. It'll be weird to watch the Sixers. Their entire team is like 6'9" and above. Like their
I
entire
don't
starting
see.
lineup.
I don't see the Celtics coming out the conference in the playoffs, but they'll be good.
Do you
I
think the
mean, it
Sixers will?
depends. It depends.
No, the Sixers will. I said the Celtics won't.
No,
Yeah, I
I
know.
think if Russell Westbrook gets traded to the Miami Heat, it will be Western Conference Finals. Will either be Philly versus the Heat or Philly versus the Bucks.
I think the Bucks.
Yeah, the Bucks are still.
But the
stacked.
Bucks lost Brogdon, and that's a big loss for them.
They got Giannis's brother, who's apparently pretty good, and he's a big dude. He's
Yeah,
not
well,
as
he's a few years away though, isn't he?
Yeah, he's
What?
also he's up and coming. He's like
no.
Giannis in,
No,
a couple
it's his
years.
older brother. They signed his older brother from the other league.
Oh really? Oh
Yeah.
damn. I
Yeah,
didn't know that.
vouched for
I
him.
know
And
he has
he's
a
almost,
younger brother who's
he's
okay.
almost as big as Giannis. He's only like an inch or two shorter, but he's
Oh,
just
yeah?
as meaty.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know his younger brothers play. His younger
Yeah.
brothers are both also in the league, I think.
Yep. Now all the brothers are in the
Damn,
league.
that would be so sick. Imagine me, you, and James
The
in the NBA.
You know what they call them? The Antetokounmpo Bros.
Yeah.
Oh,
Bros.
like the Pog brothers, basically.
Except
Except for
they're
not as
probably
annoying.
all better.
Yeah.
That's crazy though.
Yeah.
That must be so much fun playing with your
Yeah.
brother.
He definitely
the
said
same team?
we're signing him, and they're like, okay.
Huh. That's hilarious.
But what's it called? I think most likely. Well, it's kind of funny to see that the Raptors are going to be like a mid-tier team now.
Yeah.
They just fell apart.
You know,
Yeah.
the Raptors got offered Paul George and Russ for Siakam and some other guy.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Surprised they didn't take that.
Like what? Like did Kawhi try and orchestrate?
No,
that
Kawhi
too?
would have been gone after Kawhi left.
Oh, okay.
Or after Kawhi was pretty much known he was leaving.
Yeah.
But then Paul George gave it the skew.
I think
Well.
Toronto will still be okay. Like
They'll
Siakam.
be like a sick. They could make the playoffs still, but they'll get
they'll be
wrecked.
better than
Oh
the
yeah,
Knicks.
they'll definitely make the playoffs, but because they have Gasol, Siakam. I
Yeah.
mean, Van Vliet's
Ibaka.
actually a really good
Van
player.
Van
Vliet's
Fleet,
good, yeah.
Van Fleet's good.
Ibaka,
Um,
yeah. They're still
what
a
about-
strong team. It's just they don't have anybody who's next level. It's,
Yeah, but if-
everyone on the team is all their good players are borderline all stars. They don't
Yeah.
have a definitive all star.
That's kind of why it was a smart move for them to go for Kawhi, even though they only had him for a year. It was pretty good. The gamble paid off.
Yeah,
they
it
won a
was a pretty good
championship.
gamble. Damn, they won the NBA championship.
Yeah.
I'd say that's worth it for having someone for a 1 year is winning the championship.
Yeah.
No,
Where do
definitely.
you think Golden State will be?
I think they'll be fifth seed.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't know.
I feel like they're sort of going to be like the Spurs were a few years ago when they seemingly lost all their pieces, but we're still hanging around the 6th and 7th seed.
No, yeah, they'll definitely still be good. I think a lot of people forget how good Steph Curry is on his own.
Why do people don't think D'Angelo Russell will fit into that team? He'll be great.
Yeah, I don't know. All that's happening is he's just going to allow Steph Curry more space because then you have to guard two guards basically.
Steph Curry can play like Clay where you can catch and shoot like that too.
Yeah,
D'Angelo
exactly.
Russell create and then just dish it right to him, then boop.
And D'Angelo Russell is no slouch from 3-point
No.
range either.
No, not
he
at
can
all.
ball out. So
The only thing
that's a lot of you gotta choose pick your poison there. Obviously, first markup Steph Curry, but I mean, if you leave D'Angelo Russell open, he's gonna hit that bucket.
Well, what's it called? Did they get anyone else yet? I'm trying to think of who else they got. The Warriors.
State?
Did they sign anyone
They
else?
re-signed Clay, but
I know they re-signed Clay.
Yeah.
Did they sign a new center or anything like that?
I don't know.
I'm trying to
I
think.
thought I saw they signed somebody.
They
Probably.
definitely
I
did
mean-
sign somebody else. I just can't remember who it was.
How about Kemba to the Celtics though?
I'm
was
like
so
that.
happy
I'm
about
so
that.
happy about that.
That's a cool
Yeah, I
move.
like that fit a lot. What they should
Yeah.
I mean, they were saying too that they are like Boston, the front office was trying to trade or they were willing to trade Kyrie for Kemba. I was like, man, if that had happened, that would have been perfect.
Yeah, because Kemba, like it allows them
last year.
Yeah, with Kemba, it allows them to go back to what they were doing 2 years ago and not have like Kyrie trying to run the show, but they can have everybody doing something, and it makes it really hard to defend.
They're like the Golden State of the East in the sense that they play like team basketball.
Yeah. But it'll be more team basketball, but less efficient than Golden State. Like it'll be,
definitely.
What's it called? Tatum will probably have a good season next year.
He'll be a lot, but I think Kemba's going to help him a lot.
Yeah, Kemba's definitely going to help him.
I think just in general, like Gordon Hayward's he was getting his legs back in the playoffs. So I think like people are sleeping on him too. So
what about Taco Fall, boys?
Oh,
10-day contract Taco Fall.
It's gonna be Taco Tuesday.
Taco Tuesday. Who else? Portland. Portland will be good. Don't know how far they'll get.
They'll get kind of boxed out though. The West is really crowded for them.
Yeah, it is.
They'll get swept by the Clippers and the Lakers.
Yeah.
What about Denver?
Denver will be good. I can't. I don't like as big as good as that conference.
They also got Bull.
Yeah, they got Bull. Their rookie from last year though, Porter Jr. still is injured, which is pretty bad.
Oh really? Damn.
Yeah, he was supposed to, and he was like before he got injured and he was in college, he was supposed to go number 1. Like he was like the best. Yeah, he's like really, really good player.
Oh wow.
But he just he has bad injuries.
You know who's gonna make the playoffs too? The Pelicans.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, they're gonna be good.
They're gonna be so much fun to watch.
They'll be like a 7th, 6th seed, lose early, but will still have a good season.
Yeah,
and will be probably championship contender in like 4 or 5 years.
Actually, I don't know who's their coach.
I'd say maybe
they have a
3 years. Problem. 3 years. Okay, 3 years.
Yeah.
Like they were in the playoffs 2 years ago, right?
But it's when they had Boogie and AD.
In the playoffs last year.
Yeah, last year.
They lost to Golden State.
Yeah, but they beat Portland, didn't they?
They swept Portland.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah, they gave Portland a good old smack.
You know what? This is what you're right, Joe. This is what gives Clippers the edge. They took the fully stacked Golden State this year to 6 games. Yeah, they had no business of doing that.
So they just have.
Oh yeah, Lou Williams.
Oh, I forgot. They still have Landry Shamet. He's a good.
Oh
shooter.
Yeah, I forgot about him too. It's just when I look at the two rosters, like if you look at the Lakers right next to the Clippers roster and line it up like player for player, so like LeBron and AD are slightly better than Paul George and Kawhi, but everybody else,
AD and Kawhi is a little bit better than AD, but LeBron's still got a little bit.
I don't think so.
Kawhi. What?
I think AD is just so much more dominant in his position.
Than Kawhi.
Kawhi's pretty dominant though.
Yeah, but there's like Paul George is like a near Kawhi level player. You know
that's true.
Like there's nobody near Anthony Davis level at power forward.
Yeah,
that's true.
I mean, Giannis approaches it, but like,
oh yeah, well, exactly.
Giannis is better.
Giannis is like a hybrid. Well, yeah, he's actually
yeah, because he's not as much of a center.
You're right. Giannis is exactly like the counterpart to AD.
Giannis is a better player, but AD is better fit next to LeBron.
Well, AD's defense is a little bit more polished than Giannis's. Like
that and also AD is just more a skilled player, I'd say.
Yeah, he's more not as athletic, but more skilled.
Still apparently, AD was like 6'3" until he was a senior.
He was a point guard
when
he
shot up
like he had like a 6-inch. Yeah, he had like an 8-inch growth spurt or something in like 3 months.
So he has all the skills of like a point guard, but in the power forward.
And he's not too shabby from the 3 either for being that.
No,
big.
yeah, he can hit 3. He shoots the 3 better than Giannis. But I think Giannis is this year he's gonna start shooting a lot more 3s, and he's gonna actually get pretty decent.
Yeah, because he was in the playoffs last year. He was starting to put him up a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's not like a terrible shooter. It's just like he doesn't do it much. Like you could obviously see. It looked like awkward for him, but I feel like during the summer, he's like the type of guy to just absolutely grind.
Dan, do you think LeBron or AD will be the first option scoring? AD, you think, right?
It'll be LeBron passing to AD, right?
Yeah,
it's
of course, yeah. LeBron's going to
pick and roll to AD.
That's exactly. What do you think, Kuzma, 3rd or 4th option scoring?
4th, because actually I don't know. Like him and Danny Green.
Because he'll be hitting. He'll be the three. He'll be on the line. He'll be like how Clay plays in Golden State. That's like what Kuzma should do.
No, that's what Danny Green's gonna do.
Yeah, Danny Green will do
Kuzma's
that.
Kuzma's gonna be like more driving to the hoop. Too.
He'll drive to the hoop, back to the basket, kind of put some moves on people. He's bigger.
I do wonder about the Lakers in terms of shooting. I don't know.
I think they'll be. I don't think they're need to worry because they have Kuzma and Green.
Yeah, 3-point shooting.
They have two perimeter shooters in Kuzma and Green, and they got two dominant people in the paint with AD and DeMarcus Cousins.
Also, everybody on that team can shoot a three. Like DeMarcus Cousins makes threes, Anthony Davis makes threes, and LeBron actually shoots threes really well. So
no, I'm talking about Rajon Rondo.
Rondo's trash. Quinn Cook's good.
How much do you think Rondo's going to play?
That's fair.
Rondo,
if everybody gets hurt or not.
Oh, but Dan, Rondo, we already know works well with AD, so that's not an issue.
And he works well with LeBron too. He's like he doesn't work well with LeBron. He's good for coming off the bench when a team is already playing with LeBron.
Yep.
Like he kind of replaces him.
He replaces him. He's a good distributor. That's why.
Yeah.
Because then LeBron can shift from like playmaker mode into like LeBron go get some buckets mode.
Yeah.
That or you give him a little rest.
Yeah, that too.
I think he's gonna be coming in for LeBron most of the time.
Yeah,
I do too. I think they're gonna really like play LeBron safe. Or I think LeBron is gonna. Like,
I think there's gonna be load. I think he's gonna do load management a lot this season.
Yeah, I agree.
When does the schedule come out for this season?
I have no clue. It's gonna be really exciting though. Like this is the most even it's been in a long time.
Oh, since probably the late 2000s when it was Celtics, when like those Celtics Lakers teams were.
Yeah.
Those were pretty even years. You know, you had the Magic, you had the Lakers. I think who else was good? LeBron's Cavs were still doing something. The Pistons were okay. Out of the West, who's okay in the West? I don't remember, but
weren't the Trailblazers good in like the early 2000s?
No, I'm talking about the late 2000s.
Oh, late 2000s.
Like after the Lakers dynasty.
Spurs? I mean, the Spurs.
The Spurs, yeah.
Mavericks.
Spurs. Yeah, the Mavs.
Mavos, yeah.
The Suns might have been okay for a couple of years there.
Yeah, with Steve Nash.
Yeah.
I thought Steve Nash was more early 2000s.
Yeah,
he was. But he was. Oh, like those Suns teams were like playoff teams, I think, in the late 2000s. Where they had Amar'e Stoudemire and Steve Nash, where like it wasn't Steve Nash with Dirk, but it was still pretty good.
When was Lob City with the Clippers?
That was 2009 through 2014 or 15. I don't know when Jordan left. But where did DeAndre Jordan sign? He signed where?
He signed with
the Nets.
With the Nets, right?
Yeah.
If KD comes back well, I don't think he's gonna come back 100% first year. If he comes back pretty deep, like around there though, they'll be probably dominating pretty much. They'll be really good in the East.
Mm-hmm. I feel like by that time though, like other teams might sign some big players.
Even better. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I don't know. I like partly because of what I saw from DeMarcus Cousins, and this is why I'm not super optimistic about the Lakers because like DeMarcus Cousins didn't look great in the playoffs. Like you wonder if KD's gonna like he might come back at 80%, which is still puts him as one of the better players in the NBA, but like I don't know. You wonder if he's going to be able to, if he's
I'm not worried. I'm not worried as much as KD as much as Kyrie because Kyrie's easy to get under his skin, and I think they're gonna suck the first season, honestly, or not suck, but not be that great.
I think what Dan was saying though, he's more like concerned about KD, how KD's gonna recover from the injury.
Oh yeah, the injury just from this sheer. He's 7 feet tall and 30.
Yeah, like, I agree with you there, except the only difference is DeMarcus Cousins' game was so dependent on the physicality.
That's definitely
the explosiveness in the post, while KD is like a much more finesse player. Like I still think it's going to affect him because I mean Kobe Bryant, who was a finesse player, even though he was a bit older, like same type of injury, and never the same. Yeah. And like what was the one guy who was like the only player who like actually came back from the Achilles injury? I forget. Liam was telling me about him. But anyway, I agree with you. I think he'll probably come back and be like 80%, which is still
the guy who came back from the Achilles injury. He played for the Hawks. I forget who it was.
Yeah.
I don't know. it is true that KD also can stand on his feet and still shoot over people. Like that's definitely the fact that he can rain threes. Just like it's nothing makes it pretty. Makes his game pretty.
Stretch Armstrong's over him.
Yeah,
but I feel like DeMarcus Cousins, he's never going to be the same.
Yeah,
no, he will never.
I
be
agree.
Because he just looks like he wasn't a fast player to begin with, but he looks like noticeably slower now.
They said he was pretty out of shape though the entire season still too. Like he would. I'm not saying that
he's always looked out of shape.
Yeah, that's true. He's never been.
So I don't know, but I think he's a good fit for that team. Like the Lakers, that's like a good center.
How many points did he average for the Warriors? 16 or something like that this season. 16 and 8.
No,
I think it was 16 and 8. He had 16 points and 8 rebounds. He averaged.
Mm-hmm.
If he did a little bit better than that, if not the same, they'll be fine.
They'll be fine anyway, I think. But
I meant more in like the playoffs if they needed him there. The regular season, there's no doubt.
I don't see the Lakers losing to anybody but the Clippers in the playoffs.
Yeah,
that would be a good series.
Yeah, that's I'm calling it Western Conference Finals. Lakers Clippers. You heard it.
Well, they may not make it to the West. What I'm trying to think. What does it? First seed plays 8th, and then what is it before that? Like, is it if first and second seed will make it to the finals if they both make it through?
Yeah, I think they're on different sides.
They're on the opposite sides.
Yeah, it's like a classic bracket style.
Yeah. Okay, then yeah.
I think. All right, what's your predictions for the
East?
The final order for East and West?
Oh, final order.
Yeah, like how the teams will finish up.
Conference top to bottom. I need to list the teams.
I think Clippers will be first.
No, just do 1 through 8, just like playoff spots.
Clippers will be first. Lakers probably second. Trailblazers or Utah third. If the other one will be fourth. 5th will be Warriors. 6th. No. Actually, 5th Nuggets, 6th Warriors, 7th maybe Pelicans. I'm trying to think who else is there, and then
I think Spurs too.
Spurs, yeah, I was gonna say 7th and 8th are gonna be Spurs or Pelicans or Minnesota if they get their shit together.
Yeah, I agree.
Minnesota doesn't give me a lot of evidence. Minnesota's had it rough. Like it seems like sometimes they can be good, and then they just
Liam was
have composure.
Liam, early reports were saying that Russ possibly did the Timberwolves. That's not happening anymore, but that would have been something interesting.
Yeah,
because he's never had a center as good as Cat. Imagine him if he can get that many assists to Steven Adams. Imagine how many he could get to Karl Anthony Towns.
Mm-hmm.
True.
I wonder if they'd get along though.
No, probably not.
Yeah. Because that's like
Karl Anthony Towns is a weenie.
Jimmy Butler.
Wiggins is the most. Wiggins is probably the most disappointing player ever for how athletic he is and how good he should be.
True.
Like everyone talked about how bad Markelle Fultz was as a first pick. I mean, Markelle is still the most disappointing one, but Andrew Wiggins isn't too off.
Yeah, but I feel like I don't know. It's harder to judge because you don't know what they were picking against. Like it's easier to judge, like Darko Milicic. It's easy to look back at now and be like, "Wow, that was a bad pick." But like sometimes I feel like with Fultz, we don't know what the rest of the guys are going to really pan out to be yet. Like we don't know who's going to be the next stud.
Donovan Mitchell is still much more of a stud than he'll probably be.
Yeah, that's true. But people can fall apart quickly. Like
that's true.
I don't see Donovan Mitchell.
No, I agree, but he can get hurt. Like stuff like that happens.
Injury.
Yeah. And then Tatum, I don't think him even if Fultz becomes a decent player for Orlando, I don't see him ever surpassing what what's his name, Tatum or Mitchell are projected to be, or even Lonzo. Yeah. Or De'Aaron Fox.
Yeah.
I'm just saying it's harder to. You need more time to really judge it.
No, definitely.
The thing I'm most worried about for him is they don't even know when he's going to play.
It's Did he just forget how to shoot?
I think mentally he's just checked out of the sport of basketball.
Yeah.
That's at least what it sounds like. So
he's been out for 2 years.
I hope for his sake that he gets back and actually balls out. But it literally
unless he doesn't want to, in which case go do something else.
Yeah. It literally seems like he like spiraled into depression and just doesn't want to play basketball.
Well, no, he's did a lot of like training stuff for him. Like he trains throughout like the summer and stuff like that. I just think you're right. Once he gets into a game, it's just like he breaks down.
Yeah, I don't know. But like how come the Orlando Magic don't even know when he's going to play?
Because he doesn't know when he's going to play. Like his mom is, because apparently you're like you said, he's mental, like afraid it's like a mental illness, like all this pressure and stuff has really gotten him. And it's like his mom is like his caretaker for the moment. And she doesn't like know when he's like okay, and he hasn't really even like doesn't really decide. So he'll probably won't even start the season yet. It'll probably take like another month or two.
Yeah, see, like that.
That's worrying. I know.
Yeah, that's pretty worrying. Like that's like Anthony Wiggins' worst thing is just like his mental attitude for the game. Like because he
Andrew Wiggins.
Yeah.
What's it called?
There's like flashes of him balling out, you know.
No, I think it's
like,
there's
a couple games we watched.
I think he just isn't like passionate or driven by it.
Yeah, that's I don't think it's like the mental aspect of the game.
Yeah,
like he just checks out. Like he's just like not there. Like if he had any sort of drive whatsoever, he'd be a good player.
But I think the difference between him and Fultz is like nervous and stuff. I don't think he's nervous as much as he's like, whatever. I'm making enough money.
Yeah, they're different in that regard.
I mean, I don't completely mind that. If he wants to just make his money and get out, like do you, man. It's just like it's disappointing to see someone not accessing their
so much athletic potential and they just kind of waste it away.
Yeah.
When other people would kill for that, you know.
Yeah. What's it called though?
But I mean, it's their gifts and their decisions.
Do you think me and Lee were talking about this? If Ben Simmons got even like a half decent shot, how good do you think that 76ers team would be?
They're going to the finals. I
think
they're going to the finals.
Do you think do you think they could win if he had a half decent shot?
What, win the championship?
The championship, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't.
Like, it would be tight. It would be really close.
I think it would go to a game 7, no doubt.
It would depend on how good his shot is.
I think I still would favor the Clippers or the Lakers.
When I mean half decent, I mean like shooting like 40% from the mid range and like 30% from 3.
That's pretty good. Yeah,
that's like Lonzo Ball shooting.
Mm-hmm. What about free throws?
Yeah,
his free throws are better. Yeah, not Lonzo free throws. Lonzo is exceptionally bad. I don't know. Lonzo.
So Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons is terrible at free throws.
Ben Simmons is like 60% though. Lonzo's like 48, which is
40. Yeah, that's bad. Man.
I don't know. I still think they could get run around by people. Like I feel like them against the Clippers, like no
doubt,
pretty well against the Sixers because they're just a quicker, better defensive team.
Well, the only thing the Clippers won't really have to stop him is Embiid next year.
But like he's glass bones and paper skin.
That's true.
Yeah, but they also have Horford who can just like
help if he gets injured, or if they need to do load management with him too. Then they'll just play Horford and they'll be fine.
I don't know. They're a good team. They have a lot of.
I forgot the New Orleans got what's his name? JJ Redick.
Oh, that's a good pickup.
Yeah, that wasn't bad at all.
That's gonna be a fun squad to watch. Gonna be a good team.
Apparently,
the Pelicans will be fun to watch. I want to see how Ja Morant plays this season. He looks like a good player. They're not going to do anything.
I watched him in college. He was really fun. I just watched him during the tournament. He was so fun to watch.
He's really, really good.
I feel like he'll be like what Trae Young was this year, where he struggled for a little while to really keep up, but then he kind of just one game just sort of turned the corner and started playing pretty well.
Yeah, I agree. I think he's way more athletic than Trae Young though.
Yeah,
he is,
and he's a good game manager too. In college, at least, he owned he'll be a really good point guard in a few years, I think, because he just owns the game.
You guys think Zion will be a all-star or no?
The first year, no.
Yeah.
No, I think he'll be really good. Not all-star. I think it's going to take him a year or two to really get like used to playing with people around his size, because he's always been like huge.
Yeah, I mean,
and he still is a beast,
but yeah, it's a different game.
And I also think he's not going to keep that weight on. He's going to have to lose some of that weight.
Mm-hmm. I think more importantly, so for the fact that like to prevent injury.
Yeah, because he's jumping.
When you're heavy, like
see how he hop step? Do you see how he double hop steps and stuff like that? I don't know how he doesn't like twist his ankle more or something like that. Get all that weight.
Yeah, he's just explosive.
Yeah, he's crazy explosive.
I do wonder if he's gonna hurt himself jumping like that. Although
He probably
LeBron did.
I mean, Dan, he did break through a shoe during college, so I mean,
my god,
pretty insane how much weight he's
now
carrying.
imagine that meeting at Nike, like the people who designed that shoe, how berate they got.
They're like, oh fuck.
I don't know why everyone was like blaming Nike. That guy's just a freak of nature. Like that's just...
Nah, you gotta make good shoes, dude.
Yeah.
Like
what?
You're supposed to be the best shoemaker in the world if you're.
Yeah, you are. But that kid he's like 280 pounds. And he's jumping 40 inches. Like people aren't expecting
shoes,
that.
Dude. Hey, if I buy Nike shoes, I better not be sliding through them.
Hey, we all know that if Adam Sandler had made his shoes, that they wouldn't have broken because the cobbler makes perfect shoes.
The cobbler.
The cobbler.
Oh my god.
I can't believe TJ and Ryan love Adam Sandler.
Oh, he's so trash.
He's so garbage. I remember TJ was showing us this like, were you there, Dan, when he was like playing the skits in the car, like the Adam Sandler skits?
Oh yeah, I think so.
Me and you, Nick. I forget.
I don't know.
No, it's definitely Dan. I don't think I was there for this.
He's definitely shown me Adam Sandler before and like just laughed out loud, and I'm
I'm like, what are you laughing at, bro?
It's so bad. Adam Sandler is not just. I just don't think he's a funny. There's some funny movies he's been in, like what's it called?
Happy Gilmore's good.
Happy Gilmore's funny,
Happy
and
Gilmore,
then
Grown Ups, and
The Longest Yard. The remake of The Longest Yard is not bad, but he himself, like his stand-up comedy, is terrible.
No, he is not funny.
Atrocious.
It is bad. He's
like
bad.
No, thank you.
Yeah. Oh, Nick, you know what movie we watched the other night?
What?
You mustn't touch the crystals.
You mustn't touch the crystals. Oh my god! I saw. You know what movie I saw? I pirated. Far From Home.
Oh yeah, it was good.
Man. Yeah, it was actually a lot better than I thought it was gonna be.
Oh, I'll have to watch that.
Yeah.
How would you rank the Will Ferrell movies? Like, what's your number 1, 2, 3 Will Ferrell?
Number one Will Ferrell movie. I'm trying to think of like all of them. Oh, Will Ferrell. Anchorman 1 I like a lot.
For me, it goes Elf, Anchorman, and then the other guys.
What about Step Brothers?
Actually, the other guys in Talladega. No, the other guys in Talladega Nights are tied.
Yep. Yeah.
And then Step Brothers comes after that.
I like Step Brothers more than the other guys, but
oh really? No,
I like the other guys a little bit more.
Yeah.
Well, like, do you mean the Will Ferrell part or just like the movie as a whole?
No, the movie.
I like the movie as a whole.
I like Step Brothers a little better.
What's it called?
I think there's more like really funny parts in
the other
guys than in Step Brothers.
Who else is there?
Land of the Lost, Blades of Glory.
Blades of Glory. Blades of Glory has hilarious moments, but the overall movie I'm not a huge fan of.
Overall it's not that great. And Land of the Lost is terrible.
Oh, it's so bad.
Certain moments.
It's so bad.
Yeah, it is hot garbage.
I want to see the one Watson and Sherlock and Watson.
Oh, apparently that was
so
horrible.
Bad. So bad.
Yeah. What was another one that was really bad? Oh, I didn't see Get Hard. Was Get Hard good or no?
Get Hard's funny, but the same way. It's like hit or miss kind of moments.
Oh yeah.
But Casa de Mi Padre is funny. Not really that funny.
Semi-Pro. Semi-Pro
is actually really funny.
Yeah, Semi-Pro is good.
That one's underrated. It's just overlooked.
Semi-Pro is overlooked.
Oh my god.
Look up a list right now. Hold on.
Semi-Pro. Jackie Moon.
Those
jerseys are great.
Oh yeah, those are so sick. Like
those and the Looney Tune ones.
Yeah. Oh, Zoolander. That's another one. He's not like I don't know if he's like the star, but he's a big part of it. What else? Oh, Megamind. I love Megamind.
Oh, Megamind's good stuff.
Megamind's a schmenger. You ever seen Megamind, Dan?
No, I haven't. I've seen trailers for it, but
it's really good.
Megamind.
Oh, the Lego movie. That part when he comes in. Remember that, Nick?
Oh yeah, when he's the bad guy, but he just comes in as a dad. Oh my god, it's so funny.
I forgot there was a Zoolander too. Anchorman 2 was pretty good. Like that had some. No, actually, the best part though was the fight. That was a great scene.
The fights, yeah. Yeah. This fight in the second one is like the only really good part.
Yeah, that's the only good part. And I kind of like the shark too, his pet shark.
Oh yeah, the pet shark thing. Yeah, it is funny.
Yeah. Adam Sandler movies though.
Yeah, rough.
Absolutely garbage.
You hear that, TJ?
He's gonna be listening to this, just going, "How?"
Yeah,
gonna be disappointed. I saw the dramatic Steve Carell movie the other day.
The one with the
soldiers.
Yeah, no, the one with the son.
Where his son's a drug addict.
Yeah, it was good. I was like,
what movie is that?
What's it called? Beautiful Boy, I think it's called.
Did it come out recently or no?
Pretty recently. He's really good. Steve Carell's really good in it, though.
Yeah, he's a good actor.
Yeah, he is.
When he left The Office, I was like, oh, man. And he was like, oh, yeah, I'm going to go do movies. And I feel like nobody expected him to, like, actually break into movies, but he did.
Yeah, he's one of the, like, few actors who's just done so much stuff that's, like...
Yeah, he's done
like
really
such an intense variety, which is really cool.
Nick, did you watch Stranger Things Season 3?
I've never even seen Stranger Things Season 1.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Damn, I didn't know that.
I looked up like what that show's kind of like about. I didn't spoil anything, but what it was about, and it didn't like seem to interest me too much.
Oh, I think you'd like Season 1 a lot.
What's it called though? I want
to watch.
Season
2 is like not as good as Season 1.
Oof. Do you like all the actors in the show or no?
In Stranger Things?
Yeah. Some of them kind of weak.
No, like most of them, I'd say like there's a few kind of weak ones, but overall they're really good. Like Season 1 is hands down the best. But definitely worth watching. It's kind of starting to lose a bit of its luster. Like Season 2 was a bit worse than Season 1, and then Season 3 I thought was a bit worse than Season 2. So
that's kind of how I felt about Sneaky Pete.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was.
Same. Did you see Sneaky Pete Season 3, Nick?
No, but I heard it wasn't as good from you and Aunt Mary and Uncle Bob and now Dan.
Yeah, season 1 was definitely really good, and Season 2, that was okay, and then
Season 2 had like it's really some really good moments, and Season 3 I just felt like kind of bland throughout the whole thing.
I feel like the middle episodes weren't as intense as they were in the other two. So like, I feel like
the heist at the end was terrible.
Yeah, that's true.
Like the heist in the second one was good.
It was really cool. Yeah,
it wasn't as good as the first one, obviously, but
yeah.
Oh, the scene where what's his name though tries to hit on that girl. Like
in the casino.
Oh
yeah, that part is so funny.
That part is hilarious.
Season 2 was pretty good actually. I feel like Season 3 was definitely worse. Was definitely a step. Like Season 2 was just like.
I like the start of Season 2 a lot. Once you found the mom, it got a little like slower. But then the final heist was good.
Yeah. I feel like Season 1 was like a 9.3.
Yeah.
Actually, no, that's a little too high. Season 1 was a 9. Season 2 was like an 8.5, and Season 3 was like a 7.5.
Yeah, I agree with that.
But the heists were really good in Season 1 and Season 2.
Yeah. Well, Season 1 went like
Season 1 heist is by far the best.
Season 1 was just
cop gets shot.
Really exciting throughout the whole thing.
Yeah.
Season 2, dirty like cop. You said, as soon as the mom shows up, it kind of slowed down, and then Season 3 was just
crooked cop,
boring.
Right?
Yeah.
Crooked cop. All right. Well, I think that's a pretty good stopping point.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was fun.
Yeah.
All right. Before we wrap this up, though, finals prediction 2019 or 2020.
I'm gonna go Lakers versus the Sixers.
How many games?
I'm gonna say 6.
Lakers in 6.
Lakers in 6.
Yeah, that's what I texted Chandler earlier today. Same thing. Lakers in 6 versus Philly. How about you, Dan?
I'm gonna say Lakers versus the Bucks, but the Bucks are like the 3 or 4 seed out of the East. Because I don't think the regular season's going to be as strong, but I think they're going to be good in the playoffs. I'll say Lakers, Bucks. Just to be different, I'll say Bucks in 7. Really go out on a limb. Didn't work out for me last time, but we'll see.
What'd you say last time?
Oh no, it didn't work out for me this year when I thought the Celtics were going to come out of the East.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and that was too bad. But
all right. Well, we'll have to check back on this episode in a year's time.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
A little soothsayer action.
See if our predictions came right.
I'll throw a party if mine's right. We'll get some kazoos, some pretty hats.
Kazoo.
Yeah, I'm down for that.
I'll bring my Zune to play the nice tasty beats.
Yeah.
Zune.
All right. Well, thanks for joining me.
Yeah, it was a good time.
Yeah.
Hope you feel better, Nick.
I'm gonna probably FaceTime James, see how the division is coming along.
Oh, did he download it?
I told him to. I don't know if he did, but we'll see.
All right. Well, anyway, I'll catch you guys on the flippity flip.
Catch you, man.